to our viewers all around the world. This is Let's Talk About It. Nigerian-born female boxer Helen Joseph, popularly known as the Iron Lady, has challenged her counterparts in the United States to a fight, saying she is ready to knock out her competition. The former IBF champion in the featherweight division said during a courtesy visit to the Nigerian Consulate General in New York, Mr. Ben Okoyen, that she wanted to put Nigeria on the world female boxing map. Joseph, also nicknamed the Princess of Africa, in her boxing world, had three different boxing titles, the WBF, IBF, GBU, but she confessed her opponents were afraid to come out to fight her.
I am entitled right now to fight any war title of my choice. In this country, there's no female in my category that can beat their chest and say they will defeat Helen Joseph. No, even I went to their street, the ones that say they are the best in this country, I went to their street to call them out. They run away, they don't want to face me in the ring. You see, I'm proud of Nigeria. I've traveled to different countries. Nigeria still be the best.
She ranks amongst the top in the world of female boxing and has 5 weight classes: flyweight, bantamweight, super bantam, featherweight, and any other super featherweight. According to her, however, there is the need to fight a world title on the Nigerian soil so as to put the name of her country on the world's boxing map. The River State-born boxer said in the history of female boxing in West Africa, she was the first woman who had traveled to different countries and won 3 world titles. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome to the studios Helen Joseph. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I also have here with us your manager, Devon Kennedy.
Yes.
I want to get the name correctly, correct?
That's correct, correct.
All right,
Thank
so
you very
welcome to
much.
the studios. It's interesting and it's fun to see you again. This is our 3rd meeting, very 3rd meeting within a short period of time, and we've been monitoring, your progress right here in the United States. Through my first interview and my second interview, you recently had a fight in Connecticut. Okay, and then it was a successful fight. You had a lot of Nigerian support. Tell us about that fight.
Before that fight, the same month of August, I have 2 fights. It's amazing. So I have the first one in Berkeley, in Berkeley Center. So I took that fight a week and 2 days because it's almost a year. Nobody will fight me. It's crazy. Training a boxer like me, I love fights.
Introduce yourself to the world so we get to know you better.
Okay, my name is Helen Joseph from Nigeria, River State, in Oyibo local government. I'm a former IBF champion, former GBU champion, present WBF champion. I have 2 world awards. I was the best female fighter of the year 2012, the best fighter of the year 2015. So my nickname is Princess of Africa, known by Iron Lady. So yeah.
All right. I see your manager, shaking her head here in acknowledgement of who you are. Let's talk a little bit about the relationship. How did you guys meet?
I've been in boxing about 20 years myself. I actually competed in 2 World Games representing the United States. And unfortunately, they didn't allow women into the Olympics until 2012. And at that time, that was 4 more years past my prime. So I decided, I think I'm going to call it quits with the amateur. I'm going to open a gym. So I started a gym in New Haven, and I sort of went into management. And I called over to a friend of mine in Ghana, and he was saying that they needed support for their amateur program there. And I put some friends together and raised some funds, and I took whatever I had in regards to boxing equipment, and I went to Ghana. But prior to arriving there, I spoke to Helen a few times over the phone. I had known that Helen, ironically, competed against a girl that was on the world team with me in 2000. And I watched this video, and I see Helen fighting her, and this girl was much heavier than Helen. And I was just amazed at Helen's effort and her heart and her courageousness that she took this fight with a much bigger opponent, and she fought her heart out. And honestly, in my heart, I believe she won, although they gave it to the other young lady. So I had to meet Helen, and I went to Ghana, and that's how we met during that show. And Helen and I spoke briefly while I was there. She attended the amateur show with me, and we just bonded immediately. You know, we just bonded. It was a great, great show. And to top it off, the cherry on the top was meeting the Iron Lady for me.
And here is Helen sitting here with us in the United States. How did you transition, or how did you manage to bring her in, or how did you come in, Helen? How did this occur?
Well, you know, after we spoke, I asked her, I said, are you willing to come to the United States? We all know that sports do very well here. And in particular, women's boxing is growing. It was starting to take off. And I knew, just my management side of me knew, I said, she's going to be a star. I need to bring her with me. And so a few months, actually, I left about a week after. I spent about a week in Ghana. I spoke to Helen. I said, are you ready? And she said yes. And we applied for her visa, and we got it and within a month or two. And she's been here with me almost 2.5 years now.
What's been the reception so far for the audience, here in the U.S.? How is the reception towards, Helen? Helen, how are people receiving you? And you're becoming some celebrities from what I have seen with my team, NABNTV. Tell us about the people you're meeting along the way.
Let me tell you the funny thing about my life. Like, back when I was in Africa, everybody is afraid of Helen Joseph. People think I'm so wicked because I don't laugh. When I lost my parents, like, I grew up on the street. Like, I don't know my father. I was 1 year when my father passed out. So my mom passed out when I was like 11 going to 12. So, and then I have never even think about being a sports girl, not talking about being a boxer, because I'm a lazy person. Like, I can't do anything. Like, I don't even have bone there when my mother was alive, because my mommy loved me so much, you understand? So I don't even have a dream of being a boxer. So, but when my mommy passed out, it's like I lost everything in this life, that I have no hope to live. Like, what am I living for? Who is going to take care of me? So it's like I am gone forever, no hope, no future. So finally, when I find myself into this game, I was so angry. Like, I don't laugh with people. I don't joke with people. You can't see me. Anytime I smile, people will ask you, what did you do to her that make her smile? I don't smile. So people thought I'm so wicked. But when I find myself in this country, things change. Too much love. People show me love in this country that make me let go of my past. I just wake up in the morning, I say, Helen, I have everything here. People love me when I go out there in the school, in the gym. They show me so much love. So let's go off your past. Just move on my past photo. You can't see me smile. So
that is true.
First time I post my picture in the Facebook, a woman from Ondo State make a comment. So, Helen, did you smile? I mean, did you just laugh? we never believe you can ever
She was
laugh.
surprised.
Right.
I don't do that. So I find so much love in this country. I believe everything I want is right here. So this is my destiny country. I'm so happy.
Let's talk about some of the challenges you faced, because I know you have faced some challenges coming from Nigeria. You've managed to travel to different countries in spite of, and then you were able to successfully engage in some fights. What is it that you find challenging in Nigeria? I know you do. You went to Ghana, you went to Gambia. Tell us just a little bit, about those experiences.
The thing I find out, my challenges in Nigeria was that in Nigeria, they all care about soccer. They care about basketball. They don't care about professional boxing in Nigeria. And in the other hand, when you introduce yourself, I'm a boxer, they thought that you have no future in my country. You understand? So being a woman doing a boxing in Nigeria is like you have not even any future to help your family. It's like you are a waste product. You understand? So, but when you are amateur, government take care of us because you represent all the state, because every state want to be the best in the national sports festival. But now, because when I was amateur, I was good. My weight class, nobody beats me. I do a lot of games. I do karate, kung fu, Muay Thai. I play rugby. I really love sport. And everything I do, I'm best among all the other ones. You understand? So now, I love boxing. I changed to professional. I turned to professional. It's like nobody want to be there for me. It's like everybody is, oh, she's not a professional, and we don't take care of any professional. Go your way. So, I mean, I don't even know where to start from. It's like, how will I live?
Yeah, so you have difficulty getting sponsors.
That's
Pretty
correct.
To take you to the professional level.
Yes.
And this is where you come in.
Right.
After you've had some encounter with her.
Right.
I recall you were telling us earlier how you had some phone conversation with Helen while she was in Ghana.
Yes,
So
that's correct.
you went to Ghana and you stayed there a little bit? Ghana?
Ghana is my second home
Okay.
because Ghana love me so much. They put a lot in me. You understand? Because it's like, I know I have this thing that anywhere I go, people love me because I always put my mind for what I'm doing. I don't care about anything. I know I have bright future in this game, and people in Ghana love professional boxing so much. And being a female, there was like, wow, because I beat every guys on my way.
You see, that's where I have an issue because the first time I saw you, I love you. You know, I had to ask your permission to take a picture because I was afraid. You know, I never took into boxing, but now I'm thinking about doing something.
You
But
considering it.
That's good. You're doing
Right.
very well for
I
yourself here.
believe that a guy can only beat me because you are a guy, but he can't beat me the way you think he will beat me. And I like to fight guys before the ladies.
Right,
Because
that
I
probably
believe-
has
prepare
to
you for the
do.
fight.
I
Yes.
believe if I can stand any man of my own category, it would be very hard for a female to beat Helen Joseph.
That's
All
correct.
right.
That's
You
correct.
understand? So, and now men find it so difficult to stand me in the training ground. Most of them, after every fight, they come outside, they say, Helen, we have been doing with different boys in this game, but I have never received what I took from you. So they keep telling me those kind of stuff. You understand? So Ghana love me so much. I stay there, even if I'm going right now. I think if I want to relax in Africa, I go to Ghana to relax more.
All right. So, excellent. You are watching NABNTV. We'll be right back.
If you want to support any of our programs, please send us an email, nabntv@gmail.com, or visit our website at www.nabntv.com.
Here in New York. It is my honor and privilege, therefore, to invite Mrs. Helen Johnson for her coming. Mrs. Helen Johnson is a prolific fighter and is regarded as the best female boxer in the world within the 115 pounds and 118 pounds weight class. She is ranked in the top 10 in WBC, WBO, IBF, WBA, ranked number 1 in Nigeria, and ranked by BoxRec globally as number 3 in her weight class. Her trainer described her skills as strength, endurance, personal dedication, ethical and moral strength, and training focus. She is the WBF Intercontinental Champion and former IBF Intercontinental Champion and former GBU Champion. In 2015, Helen Johnson won the Female Fight of the Year for her bout against the world champion Jennifer Han, knocking her down in her hometown in Texas. Since this fight, other champions have been wary of fighting Helen out of fear of the power of her power. Her scheduled fight with Amanda Serrano, who is noted 7-time world champion, was cancelled for this reason. Helen has also sought fight against Heather Hardy and Shelley Vincent, who are seen as top fighters in Helen's weight class, but they have both refused to fight her. Given her exploit in the boxing ring, many of the existing champions have continued to avoid her. Some of us who have met her will attest to her passion, zeal, and enthusiasm to move Nigeria forward in the boxing arena. To use our colloquial language, let us not let the fire in her quench. It's your daughter, it's your sister, it's your friend. Please support and help her. Thank you all.
You're welcome back to NABNTV on Let's Talk About It. Let's take a quick look at the recent fight in Connecticut featuring Helen Joseph.
Too strong. We get fight too strong. Yeah. Come on, Helen. Come on, Helen. That got too strong.
Come on, Joe! Joe!
This is
Come on, Helen. You got this.
How many rounds?
Helen, that left hook, you missed it.
You knock your head for flat.
oh.
Iron Lady! You got it. Huh?
60-53 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision from New Haven, Connecticut and River States, Nigeria, Helen, Princess of Africa, Iron Lady
This is right. Turn it to the back.
Thank you.
Nice. Good. Congratulations.
Well, this victory was expected. We always trust our Iron Lady. She has made us proud in the past, and we know that she will win this fight. And she has won it. We are very happy. We are proud that our own has won again. This is a representation of Nigeria. This is what we proudly, profess. This is Nigeria in action. Thank you.
Too often we hear the negative stuff about what Nigerians are doing in the diaspora, but this is a bright light to see a Nigerian daughter doing great things, and just elated to see all the support she's getting from the Nigerian community.
Nigerians are amazing. This is just a testament, and this is only the beginning. Helen Joseph is going places. I'm so proud of her. She's the champ.
All right. Let's talk a little bit just about your relationship currently. Helen has been with you for about 2.5 years.
That's correct, yes.
And then how are things going? What challenges are you having? What's progress are you making? I think our viewers would like to know about it.
Well, our relationship is amazing. I look at Helen as my family, and she's been here with me, like you said, about 3 years, and we've bonded and we work together. And the biggest challenge for us right now is, if I can speak frankly, Helen has been here. It takes a lot of funding to promote a show, to make sure Helen has the proper gear, training, medicals. Every once in a while there might be a medical that she needs, maybe like an MRI. Those cost over $1,000. Boxing boots, everything that's required. And if you're going to challenge someone for a world title, which is what we want to do now, It takes thousands of dollars to do that. You know, there's current title holders and champions that have belts, but you have to challenge them and you have to make an offer or what we call a purse bid. So say, for instance, I know this probably scares you, but say Helen and you wanted to compete. And we would propose an amount to you to get you to forfeit your belt if you were a title holder, to say, okay, we want to pay you $30,000 to challenge Helen Joseph. And it has to be enticing. If you were a title holder, if I said to you, I'm going to pay you $5,000 to fight Helen Joseph, who you just seen last week demolish a young lady, you say, no way. For $5,000, no way I'm going to get in the ring with her. So you see, funding is very, very important, not only for Helen's needs, but in order to have Helen fight the best of the best. And that's what we want for her. But ideally, the ultimate goal is to bring Helen back to Nigeria and compete for a title in Nigeria. That's our ultimate goal.
Do you think Helen is receiving adequate training here in the U.S.?
Absolutely. She's in a great gym, Mendez Boxing Gym in Manhattan. And I also have a gym in Connecticut, Elephant in the Room Boxing Club, where she trains when she's in Connecticut, but she travels several days a week to New York. So the training is sufficient. You know, the training is sufficient. It's just about getting the support to bring her up further now. We're in a world title position now.
You mentioned Nigeria, and that's your aim, to have her go to Nigeria and have a title, fight. I also observed, at least during our visit to Connecticut to witness, her fight. It's a lot of Nigerian support.
Absolutely.
Particularly from the consulate office.
Yes.
There's a contingent of individuals that attended the fight.
Right.
I mean, I had the privilege of being there to watch Helen fight. My sisters, Moses Adedeji and Joy, they were present there, cheering. I couldn't hold Moses back. You would think he's the one that's
in the ring.
In the ring. And then I said, Moses, please hold yourself back a little bit. He said, don't tell me that.
I think I recall him running up to the ring apron. I recall
Helen, and there's nothing he wouldn't do at this point. I noticed that. So we told Helen in Connecticut, I said, you have to come to our studios, and here we are.
Here we are.
We're having this conversation. NABNTV is also dedicated to promoting you in terms of providing an outlet for you to obtain some sponsorship.
We appreciate that
so
much.
There are companies out there that are willing to sponsor Helen. All you need to do is watch some of her fights on YouTube. They're right there. Or you go to our website on NABNTV to see some of the displays that we're going to be putting out there. She's a title holder. She's ready to fight, right, Helen?
Right.
But you're not going to fight me. I'm going to support you.
If you come on my way.
Oh,
I told, for me, in terms of boxing, I don't know my parents.
Yeah, please.
Even my mom is stand there.
Yeah.
I will knock her down or beat her. So when we get home, I will lie there and say, Mommy, do me whatever you want to do. Now you're my mom.
Right. But it's business in the ring. It's business. It's business.
As long as you don't beat me up, you're welcome on NABNTV.
Right. We want to thank you so much for having us. Thank you to NABNTV, to the Nigerian House in New York, the Consulate of Nigeria, the embassy in New York, all the support, everyone that came out to see Helen in Connecticut. It was overwhelming support, and we are so happy with the turnout.
I really happy for CJ for coming out with the crowd, and I'm happy. I really appreciate Nigerian community in New York and in New Haven. Like, they show me a lot of love I have never ever have before since I started this journey of boxing. This fight was so different.
This was different.
Like, they make me come back to who I am. It's like I'm already on top of the world because I want to be the world best, and I must be the world best. The world must pronounce Helen Joseph is the world best, and I must take that title. That is what I believe, and I must work. Nothing can discourage Helen, not even when I have no money in my pocket or when I'm hungry. That dream, I must achieve that dream. I don't care about people who don't want to fight Helen Joseph now, but I know there is time they will fight me. Everything is destiny.
They can only delay, but it can never stop, and I believe my destiny must surely come true.
I have no doubts that you're focused and you're ready to take the world by storm. Thanks again for coming to NABNTV. You've been watching Let's Talk About It. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
NABNTV, inspiring a new generation.